Hey, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the June 2nd, 2026 work session of the Town of Ossining. Please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Councilmember Meyer, Councilmember Fields to Wim,
Here.
Councilmember Manicchio,
Here.
Councilmember Wise,
Present.
Supervisor Feldman.
Present.
We have town board and supervisor announcements.
Okay, the St. Anne's Festival has started today. This annual festival is scheduled to run from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. every night until June 7th. Enjoy food, games, rides, and much more in this favored family fun event. This Thursday, June 4th, marks the inaugural meeting of the Women of Ossining Collective. This new initiative from the Greater Ossining Chamber of Commerce is designed to bring together local women business owners, managers, entrepreneurs, and professionals looking to build community and meaningful connections. Please visit greaterossining.chamber.org for more information. The Ossining Juneteenth flag raising is scheduled for Friday, June 5th at 6 p.m. at Market Square. The Old Mill Singers present a tapestry of American song. This rich blend of American music will be performed at the Clearview School in Briarcliff on Saturday, June 6th and Sunday, June 7th. As part of the 0250 events, Ossining Open Door Care Network has partnered with our village historian, Joyce Sherrock Cole, to present From Spiritual Care to Modern Medicine, How Ossining Learned to Heal Itself. This program offers a storytelling experience revealing 250 years of local healing. This free event is scheduled for Thursday, June 11th, starting at 7 p.m., located at 2 Church Street, the new building. For more information, contact foundation at odfmc.org. Green Ossining's Repair Cafe is set to return on Sunday, June 14th at 11 a.m. A team of volunteers are here to help you with fixing toys, bikes, clothes, and much more. For more information, please reach out to repaircafegreenossining@gmail.com. The Elks Flag Day ceremony and concert is scheduled for Sunday, June 14th at 4 p.m. at the Ossining Waterfront. This program honoring the American flag will include musical performances by the Westchester Women's Chorus, and we will be joined by Ossining historian Carolyn Curvin, who will recount interesting local history. All are welcome to join us at the Ossining Waterfront for this free event. Great news for our weekend travel. The Ossining Haverstraw Ferry service will be running hourly on Saturdays and Sundays through October 31st, providing a convenient connection to Metro North trains and making it easier than ever to enjoy our scenic waterfront. Moderate income households in New York State may now qualify for monthly discounts on their utility bills through the Expanded Energy Affordability Program, EEAP. To learn more, visit nyeeap.com/program. Jazz at the Lodge returns every Thursday night. Visit jazzathelodge.com for the schedule and details. Sustainable Westchester reminds everyone that the Grid Rewards program is free to join. You can get paid by simply being smart with your electrical usage. For more information, visit sustainablewestchester.org. The 2026 Summer Sailing Club program is open. Registration is open. Supported by the Ossining Community Sailing Club, this program is ready and for those who want to learn or already know how to sail. For more information, contact the club at membershipOCSC@yahoo.com. Neighbors Link is a great source of information and community resource for our immigrant population. Please visit their website, www.neighborslink.org. Click resources to register to attend informational webinars about knowing your rights in both English and Spanish, and to find contact information for trusted professionals. Our Ossining Public Library is undergoing some renovations, so please look at their website to find what programs they have going on at ossininglibrary.org. The Loft LGBTQ+ Community Center has events and programs resources, and presentations, all dedicated to providing support for everyone who's a part of the LGBTQ plus community, including many virtual and in-person support groups and clubs on a multitude of different topics. Please check out their website at loftkcenter.org for more information. And there are many more fun and interesting events being held locally. You can look at the weekly supervisors update on the supervisors webpage to see them. Do any of my colleagues have? No. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, we have a first departmental report by Town Building Inspector John Turnquist.
Hi, good evening. I'm John Turnquist, Town Building Inspector. Building department has been busy. We're doing various inspections, building inspections, plumbing inspections. We have continued with the fire inspections on the commercial properties, checking accessory units in residential houses. The office is busy handling complaints, various title searches, day-to-day activity. Recently, we had two zoning board last night, two variances that were approved. One was for a addition on Ganung. The second was for a driveway, which we were decreasing the impervious area on the driveway. So there were two curb cuts. We went down to one. Well, we went to two, but we have it separated. There's a grass area. They did get approval. It's currently another project on the planning board. Various plantings and site plan approval. We have, for the first half of this year, we've had 164 permits, $47,515 was the intake on the permitting fees. We've had some complaints. We have some issues with a couple of court cases that are ongoing. It appears that they're going to get resolved. One of them has recently with some overgrowth in planting. There's another one that had some illegal occupancy, which is in the works architecturally, and it appears to be moving forward. We will see what happens in the next 3 weeks at the next court appearance. The office, they're busy with title searches, various things during the day. We have complaints that come in occasionally, over parking, too many cars or commercial vehicles on residential lots. That has happened. That's happened a few times. What else can I think about complaints? Grass, different things like that. 99% of the time, most of the people resolve the issue.
Good.
And usually quickly. And I go out and speak with them personally. And then if necessary, I issue a violation.
But you give them a chance to remedy it first.
We do.
Okay.
Yes. I think that's what's going on at the current time. Various inspections, framing inspections, going to the water treatment plant occasionally for some inspections there. Foundation inspections.
How's that going?
All good. No issues with any of that currently.
Great. Anybody have any questions?
Municity.
That's up and running, that's all good.
Oh yeah, we've been using that. It's a wonderful system. There are some glitches here and there but they get resolved. We can call up and yes, it's working well.
Good.
Mm-hmm. We'll talk with the staff about that. I don't think you can access. You can get the forms online. I don't know if you can actually enter onto the program. I think you have to get another program that is owned by the same company, City Square. I think it is. I think you have to add City Square to Municipal. That's what my experience has been, or one of the others, but they're tied together. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Um, Trying to think what else.
Yes.
Thank you, Jess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good now. Okay, yeah,
Yeah, the routine seems to be going smoothly, generally,
great. That's what we want.
for the most part.
I'm good.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank
Thanks,
you.
John.
Next, we have Superintendent of Highway and Cemetery, Pete Connolly.
Hi, Pete.
Hi, good evening, everybody. So, on the highway side, we began our annual catch basin cleaning and repair program. We're required to at least clean 20% of our catch basins yearly, and that totals about 125. We have roughly 600 catch basins, and we meet or exceed that every year. So we're in good shape with that. Our department assisted our vendor in cleaning of the 8 larger, higher use sanitary sewer line pump stations. All right. You may remember the board bought this system. It's called air bubblers years ago. We used to clean them like 5 times a year. So we're down to maybe 2. So it was a good investment by the board many years ago. Our sanitary sewer line hotspots where we may have an issue always gets jetted once a month, and we've been on top of that, and we haven't had any problems with maybe about 6 different locations throughout the town. A broken 10-inch storm drain line between homes on Decker and Donna Lane was repaired over the last quarter. And once winter was over, we began the process of permanent road repairs and sidewalk repairs. Uh, a lot of them caused by the numerous water main breaks over this past winter, and the harsh weather we experienced. We continue with roadside grass cutting, properties on the edge of the road and properties that are owned by the town that the highway department is responsible for. Our annual stormwater report was submitted to the state DEC in March. That was completed. And to protect our relatively new wood chipper, which we purchased, I think, almost 2 years ago, staff included a protective cover, or more or less a carport, over in our maintenance yard. So hopefully that'll, protect a little better, keep it out of the weather. Concrete lids were made and installed over access manholes. We have a drainage easement in the rear homes of around Gordon Avenue by Buck Johnson Park. A few years ago, we did put some check valves in so water does not back up into those residents over there. And only had temporary lids on it, but now they're more permanent. And we made 3 of those in the shop, installed them just last week. We continue, of course, with our vehicle repairs and maintenance, weekly brush pickup, and utility markouts, which we get quite a few this time of year. And what else do we have? Oh, we continue with tree maintenance. That's ongoing. Any dangerous trees are in question. I always go out and check. We measure. Sometimes they're property owners, sometimes they're towns, and many times with the arborist's approval, we have to have them removed. So we're on top of that. So the cemetery, there have been 20 interments so far this year, all of which were at Dale Cemetery, none at Sparta. The men were doing spring cleanups, and they were completed at both of the cemeteries recently. And, they continue with their weekly grass cutting and trimming. And we pour the foundations for the monuments that the monument companies send us the order. And all those orders are up to date and were completed in May. So we're in good shape over there too. Okay, that's all I have.
I will say the cemetery looked very nice on Memorial Day.
Thank you.
And, you know, the residents noticed it, and I know the fire department appreciated it as well.
Mhm. Yeah, that's one of our Showtime days over there. Yeah, and Mother's Day. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. Okay. Good night.
Good night. Thank you.
Next up, we have our Superintendent of Recreation, Bill Garrison.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
So I want to start off with just giving you an update about the community center renovation. So we had a meeting this morning, and we're looking to go out to bid by the end of the month. The first phase of the project is going to be the redo of the community center roof. Obviously, we don't want to start any interior work until we have that roof all buttoned up. So we're hoping late winter, early spring that the construction would start in the interior. So right now, no programming is going to be affected through the fall. We were kind of up in the air about that. So programming will continue as is. Big thing right now is our summer camp, which starts in 27 days. We've got over 500 kids registered. The registration numbers are down a bit from last year. Not sure what that is, but over the years we've seen, you know, ebbs and flows of the number of people coming into camp. We'll be at Ryder Park again this year with the Ryder Park camp. We will be utilizing the spray pad at Lewis Engle Park with our youngest camp, which is the Brookside camp. That's the pre-K, K1 kids, and they go there on Wednesdays and spend the day down at the park and utilizing the playground there and the spray pad. Other programs that are we're looking forward to is the River Jam and our July 4th celebration, which is on Thursday, July 2nd. Looking forward to that. We've got two bands on that Thursday night, starting at 5 o'clock, along with the food trucks, reading of the Declaration of Independence, and fireworks. So it's going to be a great night. And we've got a great River Jam lineup coming through the rest of the summer. Another thing is the village does a acoustic music series on Wednesday nights. That's typically been in Market Square. We're going to be moving that down to Henry and Gordine Park. And one of the nights we have a group called the Benny Havens Band. It's a part of the West Point Band. And they're going to come and perform. And we're going to be moving over to Lewis Engle on that night because we anticipate a bigger crowd coming in for that West Point Band. So we're looking forward to that as well. Lots of stuff going on in the parks. I don't want to rain on Mario's thunder regarding that, but we're busy with that.
Unfortunately, Mario got called away today.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Feel free to update us on anything you like.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they've been busy up at Gerlach Park, putting in that new backstop and fencing. So that park, that field is unavailable right now, but we're hoping to get that up by the end of the month and get that up and going. The anticipated wait for the bathrooms and stage, that's proceeding down at Lewis Engle Park. I know that another project that they're looking to do at Gerlach Park is the stairs that lead up to the aqueduct. The town guys have made the concrete steps. They're all made and ready to go. They just got to find the time to get them up and going. The community garden's up and going. We've got full membership there. Pickleball at Ryder Park. We've got some growing pains that are going on there. So this is the first time that we've had a full, you know, the three courts, the new courts there. We have 56 current members. And we're trying to work through reservation processes, how the courts are being utilized. I don't think it's anything different than we would expect, you know, with a first year endeavor doing anything. So we're working through it. And that's, I think it's, you know, one of the things was, it comes into like how do people want to utilize the courts. You've got people who are higher end players and they want to utilize the court certain ways, and then other people who are lower end players and just looking to do the recreational aspect of it. So it's always a challenge to find a median where people can meet and try to meet the needs of everybody's interest into that. So we're working through that. I don't anticipate any more difficulties with that as we move forward. Let's see. I'm trying to think what else we got going on as far as projects. We're looking at Cedar Lane as a possible um, putting in a field there in the back. So that's at very early stages. We're looking for getting a plan, getting some cost estimates, and then looking and trying to seek funding for that project as well. So I have to say that the town is doing a lot of stuff in their parks. Um, it's one of probably, I've been here like about 9 years now. It's probably the most active time that I've had in my tenure of working with the town and all the projects and activities that are going on in the town parks. So I think it's something to be proud of at this point.
Thank you. Any questions?
No, thanks, Bill.
You have a question, Matt?
No questions. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you, Bill.
All right. Thanks. Have a good evening, everyone.
Have a good night.
Okay.
And last and not least, we're just going to be talking about the 2026 film permits. Just give me 1 second to put the presentation. Okay. So this will be the second time that we're coming to the board regarding the film permit fees. Just to give an update, we passed local law number 1 of 2026 at last legislative meeting. And a copy of the local law can be found on our town website and also our e-code book, chapter 93. So we are currently working on accepting applications online. We're putting the form together. We have spoken with the clerk's office and we've kind of spoken a little bit about the credit card issue that we were having before. And we've just decided to go forward with how things are. Everything seems to be working. When a new credit card company appears that the clerk's office and the finance department is okay with, we'll deal with that when we get there, but it doesn't seem to be happening right now at this moment. We have been working on the application with an intern from the high school that's been working with us. His internship finishes this week, so hopefully we'll get that all wrapped up. Our goal is for the application to go live July 1st of 2026. It's kind of like a nice way to just finish the first half of the year and just start the second half of the year. So right now, again, just a reminder of what we have right now in the fee schedule. We have a permit application of $200, and the application, and then the per day filming permit at $1,400. There's no way to accept these payments online as of right now. Everything has to be either mailed or hand delivered to the office, any kind of check or payment that's going to be sent to us. The last time that we spoke, of the 3 municipalities that we had spoken about, the one that you guys seem more favorable to try to copy is Newcastle. So we kind of put that together with what Newcastle did, what you guys had discussed. Again, these are just proposed permit fees. It's up to discussion right now at the moment. Just 2 things that I wanted to highlight. The first one being is we're not going to have an application fee of $200. It just seems, I think when we discussed this last time, you guys kind of were like, it seems to be a nuance to try to collect the money just to apply. And then if we tell them no, it's what do we do? Do we go back? So we just got rid of that. And the second thing that you guys had requested was to put down just kind of how we have the event permits that the town has and the village has, what an additional fee would be if we're going to be using police officers or non-police staff, which is basically our parks department. But this is kind of what we're at. Again, this is up for discussion right now. We've divided it into 2 columns, just like Newcastle, public town property and private property. If you're a student film, it'd be 0 for public town property, private property, $0. If you're a public service, teaching, or not-for-profit organization on public town property at $100, private property $50. If you're doing any kind of commercial advertising and any other kind of filming related to advertisement, public town property $1,500, and then private property at $1,250. Even if it's a major commercial production, at public town property at $5,000, and a private property at $2,500. This also would include, in addition to having hold harmless, having, if you're doing on a private property, having the owner of the property basically saying that they are allowing filming to happen. So any thoughts or ideas? Again, this is all just up to discussion, just kind of based off what we had discussed last time and copying off of what we had with Newcastle.
And this is a daily permit.
That's also another thing for discussion. Do you guys want it to be a daily permit? Is this just a flat out permit?
I think Newcastle's a day, per day, right?
I can look that up. I didn't, it wasn't very clear when I was looking at them, but I can double check right now.
I hate to leave it open-ended, but I like put a cap on, maybe this will include 3 days of it or 2 days, I don't want to go a week.
Okay.
I mean, in your experiences, how long has the filming?
I think it's, $1,400-$1,500 a day to film. And major productions. I mean, they really tie up. The major productions in particular really have a lot of vehicles, a lot of crew, and cause a lot of disruption, so.
Just to clarify, yes, I just went online on their application. It's a daily permit fee. So I will make that to be put down clear that it's daily.
I'm good with it.
And these are all, approved by the board, so if somebody says, we want to film over here for a month, we do have the discretion to say, yeah, we're not letting you do that for a month. So that's the whole reason to get the permit, is so we can discuss what the impact to the community is gonna be and try to mitigate it. Make sure it's not too disruptive to the residents and businesses. I agree. Any questions?
No.
Okay, I think these fees, I think we'd like to try these fees for me. They match the neighboring municipality. I think it's similar to what some of the other municipalities have. And we have a nice comprehensive law that, thank you, Christy, for going through all of that. And going through all of the things that we were talking about and making sense of it, which is always amazing how you do that. So I think this is a good starting point for us, and if we find that there's a problem, we can always revisit it, because the fee schedule is easy to read.
Yeah. So we will put this on for resolution for next week's meeting. And then you guys will vote. Again, I'm gonna put it in as an effective date of July 1st, 2026. That way we start the application, the fee permits, all of it's together, and it gives us time to update the website and everything all together all at once.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is all I have.
Okay, I hope everybody gets a chance to go to St. Anne's Festival and get some good food. Go on the rides with the kids. And have a wonderful week. We will see you next week at the courthouse.
For executive session
Yes.
for matters of,
we're gonna call that personnel. Okay, personnel, advice of counsel.
So. Second.
All in
Aye.
favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you.